BJ Beats.
Had to run it back one time just in case you missed it. Yeah, tell man. Yeah. All praise to the Most High. We about to get started. Let me check if this brother shared this on Facebook so we can get active.
That's right. Shalom to the chat. We're here in the building super early. Shalom, shalom.
Seeing good. So sound like we both coming through loud and clear.
All praises.
That's right. Okay, I see it shared 1 minute ago. Let me share that too. Is hell waiting? Is it waiting? Question mark. Question mark.
Question of the day.
I see my moderators in the chat. There we go. There we go. Act like you love it. Oh, I ain't sharing on Facebook though. Am I? Let's put it on Facebook too. Salakia. Oh my God! Look at his back.
Oh my God, bro.
Shalom, family.
That's funny. Wait, let me hear it. I know you got the sound bite. Let me hear it.
No.
Welcome to hell.
Hold on. See if I can get this up real quick.
I pressed it. Did it go live? No. Oh yeah, it's live now. Let me see. Oh yeah, we live on there. Let me get these lights in. All praise to the Most High. Okay. Live and clear. You can share that live too. Gab, Rashop, if you ain't here, highlight the live too that's on Facebook for the people that's on Facebook to see too as well. You need to share both of them, the post and the live. Baba Kushah, Kanye, you can do that too. Before you get started. Now tell my brother. They talking about nothing. Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Peekaboo. I just want them buggers in my pain. 80 points like a Kobe game.
There we go.
Okay, everything looking nice and well. Okay, I think we on there. I see that on there. I praise to the Most High, man. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and salute in. Let me see what this camera work talking about. Let me see. All right, man. Without further ado, I'd like to salute in and say, call Yahawah, Hamashayac, Yahawah. And that's all praises to the Most High God, whose real name is Yahawah in the Paleo Hebrew. And we do so in the name of his son, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, real name Yahawah Hamashayac. I'm your brother Ratazian, and we are Yahawah's law keepers, aka YLK, until Judgment Day. Here to prophesy the uplifting of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who come from the various 12 tribes of Israel, and to prophesy the downfall of this wicked queendom in this territory that you may know as the United States of America. But according to the Bible, it is Sodom and Egypt. It is the mother of all harlots. It is destined to be destroyed, man. It's Mystery Babylon. It's all these things, right? We're here to wake up our people, the lost sheep of the house of Israel in the last days, who look like they come from any so-called nationality of ethnicity. But according to the blood, you know, the spirit will bear witness of who they are. So it's not a a black thing or so-called anything, because they can look like anything, but the spirit will bear witness, and it's based on one family, man. You can't show me anywhere where it's outside of the house of Israel, anywhere, Old or New Testament, man. That's our mission. That's what we're here to do. All praise to the Most High. I'm here with some young, powerful brothers. Let them introduce themselves. We're going to get right to it. All praise to the Most High. Shalom.
Khan, shalom to the chat, to everybody that's watching, man. All praise to the Most High God in these last days. Hope everybody be having a blessed week. Just staying in the spirit and just examining yourself, man. Examining yourself, seeing whether you are in a fight of good faith and you're striving to pursue righteousness day in and day out, man. Right? We diving into this lesson, right? Do you believe in hell? You feel what I'm saying? It's another Christian misconception that our people love, right, in these last days, right? And we come in to tear that down. We come in to deconstruct the ways and doctrines of Christianity to raise our people up, right? The lost sheep, the people that have an ear to hear, man. Lord willing, this is edifying, and y'all taking notes, man. Shalom.
Khan. All praise to the Most High. Shalom, family. It's your brother Khan Yah. Like the brother said, man, we here to, preach truth, preach uprightly, and rightly divide the word of God. Right. And this is one of them topics where it has our people in the chokehold. It's like biblically we gotta actually go into the scriptures and see, like, is there an actual hell where you're going to burn forever, or do the scriptures depict something else? You know what I mean? So we're gonna get right into it, man. All praise to the Most High.
Khan, you got a word of the day or something to go into before we get started?
Yes, sir. All praise to the Most High. Right. Again, you know how we do it. All praise to the Most High. This is the word of the day with YLK. If you ain't open your Bible today, don't worry. We're gonna read it together. All right. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
It says, remember, dear brothers and sisters, that few of you were wise in the world's eyes, or powerful or wealthy when God called you. Instead, God chose things the world considers foolish in order to shame those who think they are wise. And he chose things that are powerless to shame those who are powerful. God chose things despised of the world, things counted as nothing at all, and used them to bring to nothing what the world considers important. And this is literally a testament of brothers and sisters. The world looks down on the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, and they count us as nothing. They count us as slaves or something to be taken advantage of. But the Most High has risen us up. With the PhDs and all of that doesn't matter when it comes to the scriptures. You know what I mean? To the word of God, the Most High is raising his people up, and what the world and like I said, what the world considers as nothing. That's how they view us. But here we are as the scholars of the word of God, man. So all praise to the Most High. He's raising his people up in these last days, man.
God, and not even just us, right? Because we are nothing as well, but people count the law as nothing. But the law is truly everything. You feel what I'm saying? Things counted as nothing at all, and use them to bring to nothing what the world considers important. A lot of people want to big up the things that's contrary to the law, but we have to big up the law and what it brings forth out of a man, right? But it just show you that correlation in these last days. I love this verse. These few verses, right?
Fire, man. So we got a question for y'all, man. If people in the chat, if y'all can talk to us or not, want to know, man, do you believe in the concept of heaven and hell, man? Do you believe in hell? You believe it's a place you're gonna burn forever and go and or what do you believe in? We want to know. Is because we gonna show you what the Bible's saying, what hell really is, man, and the concept of hell that you've got from the Catholic and Christian church and all this is really a fairy tale. That's what
That's right.
That's what it is, man. So I don't know, Shop, you want to go ahead and light the fire, man, get it going, and shit, let's just go. Precept upon precept, little points here and there. Let everybody get a couple jabs in.
God,
Man.
man.
To the Most High.
That's right, man. Whoever in the chat, any Christians or people who listening, man, drop some comments, man. Do y'all believe in hell, man? We gonna start it off with Ecclesiastes chapter 3, right? 3 and 16.
Bring it out.
Yeah. Kind. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Right. So we see right here in this verse right here, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 16. He said, moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. Right. So right there, the place underneath the sun is the earth. This is where people receive their judgment at. Right. Because if you was to say the hell was real, you say people go to hell to get their judgment, that's not the place underneath the sun. That's underneath the earth, as y'all will believe, right? According to what y'all probably don't know, but it's Greek mythology, right? We go dive off into that as well, right? And how we know this is talking about the earth, right? Because that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. So it's wickedness and righteousness upon the earth. It shouldn't be no righteousness in hell, because that's what all quote unquote bad people should be. So this is how we know we're just talking about the place that we're at now.
Good
right
point.
Now, just grab verse 20 as well, right? Because I just seen this, and I don't think we really bring this out, but it brings it out, it brings it full circle.
Yep. God says, hold on,
Verse 20.
Yeah, I was looking at 19. I'm just seeing. Verse 20 says, all go unto one place.
No, some of them go to hell, some of them go to heaven.
Says all go unto one place.
Keep going.
All are of the dust, and all turn to dust again.
Right. So us as Hebrew Israelites, we believe, or we know that when you pass or when you die, when your flesh dies, your spirit returns back to God. Right. And we go grab that in Ecclesiastes 12, I believe.
It's like 12 and 7.
Yep, 12 and 7. Right. So as you see, it said all are dust. Right.
Yeah, 12, yeah.
And this is how we know that the Bible is cohesive, right? It makes sense, precept upon precept, right? So when everybody pass away, your spirit goes back up to. This is gonna break it down, bring it out.
Yeah, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was.
Right, that same dust, right? Like we read in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. It said the dust shall return to earth as it was, right? Your flesh shall return to earth, right? Keep going.
And the spirit shall return unto God who gave it.
No, your body going to hell. You're going to hell,
And the spirit shall return unto God who gave it.
Right. And if y'all are true believers of the Bible, this is plain upon tables. If y'all truly believe, right, in the prophets and in the law and in Christ and in God, these scriptures are straight to the point. When your body die, when your flesh return to the dust, your spirit shall return unto God who gave it. This is where your spirit goes. There's no crazy place where you go and this, that, and the third, and it's a damn man that's red with horns and a damn pitchfork with a damn raging fire behind him. And y'all just down there sweating and crying in anguish. Yeah, like
bitch.
What the hell is that?
Oh shit.
Right. From here, let me see.
Did you look up Hades or anything like that? Like,
yep. I'm about to put it in the chat.
Yeah.
In the chat right now, just so we can dive off into that.
Yeah, and I got somewhere I want to go. Just a little point. After that, you get that first.
Yeah, set the foundation.
Yes, sir.
Foundation. Right. See that in the chat, Kanya?
Yeah,
private chat. Ain't a lot of that damn picture is funny as hell. See if you can draw it in a little closer though.
Yeah, hold on. See what I can do.
Yeah, blow it up a little bit. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah, the bar. Well, you want me to start? You want me to start at the top?
Yeah, I can read it.
Let's say that's all good. Go ahead.
Say Hades in the ancient Greek religion. So this and mythology. Right. So Greek religion and mythology. It reads, is the god of the dead and riches and the king of the underworld, with which his name became synonymous, right? So we see right here, this is where y'all get the concept of hell from. This man right here, Hades. It goes back to Hades, which is Greek mythology and Greek religion, right? It says Hades was the eldest son of Cronus and Rhea, although this also made him the last son to be regurgitated by his father. He and his brothers Zeus and Poseidon overthrew and replaced their father generation. Right. So this is all just Greek mythology.
Yeah.
It's just telling you where I'm gonna jump down. Just telling you his origin. Hades received the underworld, Zeus the sky, and Poseidon the sea, with the solid earth, which is along the domain of Gagea, or Gai. I don't even know what that is.
Which one? I can't see where you at right now. Where you jumping out? Oh, Gaia. That's Gaia.
Gaia. Available to all three concurrently. In artistic deceptions, Hades is typically portrayed holding a bendit and wearing his helm with Cerberus, the three-headed guard dog of the underworld, standing at his side. Oh,
I remember that. Like, I don't know if y'all remember. It's like, so my generation, we had the cartoon Hercules movie. And remember, that's what he fought, and he had the damn three-headed little dog and all that.
Like a big ass hellhound with 3 heads.
Exactly. So that Greek mythology and stuff, man, it was definitely there. Even down to, and I remember that because Gaia. I remember like all these people. You gotta think, like you said, it's Greek mythology, Greek religion, and I played God of War, so I'm used to hearing all these names.
Yep, I remember. Like Poseidon, Zeus. I remember hearing that too.
Yeah, it's like the god of the sea, Poseidon, and God is supposed to be like she's like a big ass like earth mountain lady type stuff or whatever. Like, it was kind of crazy. God of War was crazy.
Click on that that bidit, whatever that was at 5. What the hell is that?
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is. No, they just want to get something.
Bidit. It says
it's a pitchfork. So it's a name for it.
Yep.
What the hell?
A 2-pronged implement resembling a pitchfork.
In Renaissance art, the bidit is associated with the god of Pluto. God dang.
Everything.
Bro, this is nothing but Greek idols and stuff. Look at this. Even to bring up the damn ancient Egyptians used a bidit as a fishing tool, sometimes attached to a line and sometimes fastened with flight feathers. Two-pronged weapons, mainly of bronze, appear in the archaeological record of ancient Greece. Look at this. Yep, a rake. Wow.
Yeah, in Roman agriculture, the biddens was a double-bladed drag hoe or two-pronged mattock. Although a modern distinction between a mattock and a rake should not be pressed, it was used to break up and turn ground that was rocky and hard. Okay. Crazy.
Yep, right there to the right. Yeah. So a damn pitchfork.
That's crazy.
Wow, and this resembles the god of Pluto. Who the hell is that?
Exactly.
And this is what Christians believe. Y'all believe,
whether they know it or not.
Yeah. Whether you know it or not. When you say people are going to hell, say people is going to Hades, which is the god of the underworld. So you have to believe in all the rest of the damn Greek mythology gods, and it goes along with that. The god of the dead and riches, king of the underworld. That is bad.
Underworld. That Greek mythology is crazy.
Yeah, just to see this damn statue. Go to the statue. They damn near trying to make him look like white Jesus or Caesar Borgia. You feel what I mean? Madness.
You see, they got a whole nother name. It said Hades / Serapis. What the hell? Who the hell is that? Or is that another name for him? I guess.
Yeah, that is a Greek name, probably.
Yeah, click on that. Let's see what that is. Just click on Serapis. I just want to see
underneath the statue.
Oh yeah,
underneath the statue. Serapis is a Greco-Egyptian. I don't know. Is a Greco-Egyptian god, a syncretic deity derived from the worship of Egyptian Osiris and Apis. Serapis was essentially popularized in the 3rd century BC on the orders of Greek pharaoh Ptolemy I Soter as a means to unify the Greek and Egyptian subjects of the Ptolemaic kingdom. This is just they just creating all type of shit.
Yeah, they just it's like so the Greeks just started collaborating all types of ideologies together just for the Romans to take it and stuff. It is crazy how all of these things really be like tied together a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Greek goes to Egypt, Roman go back to Egypt. A lot of things go back to Egypt, bro.
Yep. You know, that was that first major kingdom. And then we already know who these people go back to. Edomites, they steal everything.
Yep,
literally. All they do is steal and borrow
Mhm.
from every culture. They don't have their own culture. Here's some damn vagabonds and just take.
Yep.
That's all they do.
They ain't got shit of their own, so they just adding on whatever.
Man,
This
not
is crazy.
back to multiple gods at this point. They gave
Yeah.
this another name. This is crazy.
This
Really go back
is-
to some Egyptian shit. Still.
Man.
All right.
So
So yeah, Hades, hell, that's that term. That's where the ideal of it comes from in so-called modern day Christianity. But this is not biblical, and we can go to it. And if you know what I mean, if somebody can bring it out, whatever, read it, whatever. Just want to get this. Like I said, this is not a long topic, but I do want to go into the book of Jonah. Just get that context, get some context. Really read chapter 1 and then like just up to like a couple verses in chapter 2, just for context and edification's sake. This is not supposed to be a long lesson, but just because the reason why certain things happened to Jonah, which was because of disobedience. And it also shows that you don't have free will with anything. God is going to make things be done, whether you want it done or not. And if he wants you to be the one to do it, which we know the Most High can make anybody do his will. He can, like, don't think that you're just super special and, you know, start to exalt yourself, because humility is king. We have to be humble and you know, appreciate that God is using us. Right, and it's an honor and a privilege, but he don't have to use us if we start to get beside ourselves and thinking that we're bigger than the program, because nobody's bigger than the program. He can always take us and put somebody else in our space, man, woman, child. He can take us out if we get beside ourselves. But this, he had Jonah specifically to do this, and we're gonna go into it. Right, so you want to start from the top, you can bring it out.
Whatever. I'm about to put this in the KJV. Yep. This is the book of Jonah, chapter 1 and verse 1. It says, now the word of Yahawah came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of Yahawah, and went down to Joppa. And he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof and went down into it to go with them onto Tarshish from the presence of Yahawah.
Now pause there, because we understand who the Most High is. He's omnipresent, he's omnipotent, he's all this thing. He think that he can run from the presence of the Lord, first off. And this is like, I'm leaving this house. Shit, God in there talking to me, or this city. Like, you got to think about like what type of thing. And he didn't waste no time. Like, God told him to do something. This nigga jumped straight up, excuse my language. He jumped straight up and left, paid a fare and left, bro. Like, you have to think. But this is all the will of the Lord. The Lord's High doing this to really show his power. And you're going to see that. Come along. You got something to say, Shab?
No, I was just thinking like he really tried to like escape, like like
he didn't waste no time.
Yes,
Jump straight up. See, but Jonah rose up to flee to Tarshish from the presence. This nigga went straight up. Yep, it's time to go. Damn. Let's keep going though.
This is verse 4. It says, but Yahawah sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. And the mariners were afraid and cried every man unto his God, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship unto the sea to lighten it of them. But Jonah was going down unto the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep.
So look, now the people on the ship with them, they calling out to their guys, whatever they believe in. They like, help me. What is going on? Jonah got the nerve to be in there asleep, and God is doing this for him. That's what's really crazy. They up here panicking as hell. This dude is down here fast asleep, right? Let's keep going, though.
So the shipmaster came to him and said unto him, what meanest thou, O sleeper? Arise, call upon thy God. If so be that God will think upon us, that we perish not. Says, and they said every one to his fellow, come and let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this evil is upon us. So they cast lots, and a lot fell upon Jonah.
Like, who the hell is responsible for this? When they knew it wasn't something normal. You gotta think if they are mariners, so they're used to being out on the sea. So they like, bro, this is abnormal. Something is attacking us. Like, this is spiritual. They understood this. They might not believe in our God. They were spiritual still at the same time. They like, bro, everybody believe in something. They knew something. And they're like, this ain't normal. That's just crazy. And it fell on him. Wow. Which is still ain't no gods outside of the Most High God. But I guess if they had other gods, Yahweh gave them up to those gods. Right. Let's keep going.
Verse 8 says, Then said they unto him, Tell us, we pray thee, for whose cause this evil is upon us. What is thine occupation? And whence comest thou? What is thy country? And of what people art thou?
They trying to figure out, and this is crazy. This is another thing. The fact that they even asking is showing that this is the Most High making his power known, because now they're inquiring of all these things. Like, damn, like, you know, they believe in a God, but now they're seeing that their God is not the one with the power. It's this man's God. Now they're like, bro, what do you do? What the hell did you do that this evil come upon us? Where are you from? What's your country? Who is your people? All this. And he about to break it down. That's crazy. Because now, like, I didn't really see that before, but it's like this, the Most High is getting glory out of all this, because now they're inquiring of who the true God is, the one and true God.
Verse 9, and he said unto them, I am a Hebrew, and I fear Yahawah, the God of heaven, which have made the sea and the dry land. Then were the men exceedingly afraid, and said unto him, Why hast thou done this? For the men knew that he fled from the presence of Yahawah, because he had told them. Then said they unto him, What shall we do unto thee, that the sea may be calm unto us? For the sea wrought, it was tempestuous.
Oh yeah, they trying to figure out what the hell we got to do, because you obviously pissed God off. Something got to happen, because this shit is not stopping.
Man, this is verse 12. He said unto them, Take me up and cast me forth into the sea. So shall the sea be calm unto you, for I know that my sake. It says, For I know that for my sake this great tempest is upon you. Nevertheless, the men rowed hard to bring it to the land, but they could not, for the sea wrought and was tempestuous against them.
Now pause here real quick too, because I just want to address that line before there, right? It made me think of the lesson, right? Jonah did something that technically would be wrong to God, right? He didn't listen to God's commands, right? But I'm just showing, like, I want to go into this lesson where I was telling my brothers about the intent of the heart. He understood that he did wrong, so he told them to throw him into the sea. Like, that lets you know that he wasn't even selfish. He understand, like, I brought this on myself. I'm bringing this on y'all. So throw me out there. That just shows the intent of who Jonah really was. Even though he did get afraid and all this other stuff, which I believe that the Most High put a spirit on him in order to do that, to still make his power known, is still to show that
he was a righteous man.
There you go.
He was righteous. Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
For my sake, I did it, man. I did it. I got to deal with the consequences with it.
That's it, right? You get what I'm saying, right? So let's keep going. I just want to address that point.
Verse 14 says, Wherefore they cry unto Yahawah and said, We beseech thee, O Yahawah, we beseech thee, let us not perish for this man's life, and lay not upon us innocent blood, for thou, O Yahawah, hast done as it pleaseth thee. So they took up Jonah and cast him forth into the sea, and the sea ceased from her raging. Damn. Then the men feared Yahawah exceedingly, and offered a sacrifice unto Yahawah, and made vows.
Hold on. So look, you got to picture this. They got more scared when the damn storm stopped raging.
Man.
They got even more scared. They understood, like, oh, that was what it was supposed to be. And like, God, can you imagine when the calm comes, you get more scared? That's crazy. And look at this. And it's still to show the Most High's glory, not only to them, but to Jonah too, for him to understand. Because look what happened next.
Says verse 17. Now Yahawah had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights.
Yep. So that's what happened. See, as soon as he threw him up, the Most High still covering him. He got swallowed up, but he didn't drown. Because you got to think you in the ocean. Can't no human being swim in no damn ocean water. or type of water like that, it's over. It's over. You're going to drown. We can't even swim in a damn river, let alone a ocean or a large body of water. We're not going to make it, right? So let's go to the next chapter to get to the point of this whole lesson. I was just, it's a small thing edifying, right? So look what he did right here.
Yeah. Verse chapter 2 says, then Jonah prayed unto Yahawah his power out of the fish's belly.
Hold on. Now that's a pause there too, because this also shows the intent of the heart, right? Me and my brothers, we understand. We be out in the streets. We talk to certain people, and we had even conversations with people where it's like they don't believe in God, they do or whatever, right? But a person, God puts us in positions where He puts us between the rock and the hard place, where we are now. And if you truly believe in God, if you're righteous in your heart, you understand that there's only one place to turn. But if you don't do that, and you're not, then we know that it's wickedness inside of your heart. Because then you just act like you can neglect God or forget Him because you are going through something. No, a righteous person be like, I got to turn to Him right now and get right to Him, and please help me. Call on Him, not think like it is what it can't be no God because I'm going through this. You know what I mean? It's like the mindset and the intent of the heart still. So his intent was he got in a tough place. It's time to call on God and understand what's going on, right? We can finish this out to the point.
It says, and said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto Yahawah. And He heard me out of the belly of hell, cried I, and thou heardest my voice.
So wait, how the hell is he in the belly of hell? But I could have swore he was in the fish's belly.
Right.
See what's going on? But they say he's in the belly of hell. So right here is showing you that we understand that he's not in literal hell, but hell, according to the Bible, will be a condition.
That's right.
It's a condition of you are. It's a state. It's your well-being. It can be your mind. It's where you are. It can be physical. You know what I mean? A lot of different things, but it's where you are. You are in a straight. You are stepping between a rock and a hard place. You're somewhere that you don't want to be. It's uncomfortable. It's a condition, man. Clear as day. And that's really the point. And that's just my little, little 2 cents in, my little jab. I always think about Jonah when I think about hell, because look where he said he cried from.
Right. And reason of his affliction, wherever you are afflicted at, like the brother said, a rock in the hard place. That's the place of hell, where you don't got nothing else to lean on.
Right. Yeah, I see Robert Tucker on here. I ain't see it earlier. God bless everyone. Believe in Mashiach Yahawashi, receive eternal life. We got to believe in and keep the commandments. We got to do both. If we truly believe, we're going to keep the commandments.
That's right.
All right. But yeah, that's all my point. I yield with that. All praise to the Most High.
Let me see. I want to just got a couple small points, man. Just the fact that some things gonna have to get reconciled if people continue to believe in hell, try to attribute it to the scriptures. But there's a couple things that's gonna have to get reconciled. Even that Ecclesiastes that the brother brought out, it's like everybody goes to one place. Like when you die, your spirit go back to God, your body, and for lack of better terms, disintegrate back into the earth, right? But
that's right.
A couple more things, like our people in the scriptures depict what people will call reincarnation, but the Bible depicts it as regeneration. So how can these two things coexist? If when the wicked die, they're supposed to go to this place that there's no escape, it's eternal, and it's never going to be filled up, right? And then boom, we got that situation going on versus what the scriptures are saying about regeneration. Right now, I want to bring out a couple of scriptures because, like I said, this is something in our culture anyway, right? In the Hebrew Israelites culture. So this is something we got to reconcile. Right? And I always think of John 9 about the blind man, because the disciples asked a good question, but Yahawashi didn't be like he didn't rebuke them or say it was a foolish question. He answered it, right? So let's go into this. And why are they thinking this way? That's something we got to remember. Like we got to keep these questions in our mind. Why are they thinking this way? Right?
Yep, that's right.
If you can read from me, Baba Kushar.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it really
go down to what?
It don't really. 3. Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah.
Just the book of John, chapter 9 and verse 1. As Yahawashi passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
Now this is important to remember. This man is blind from his birth. He came out the womb blind. All right, you keep going.
And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?
All right, look what they asked him. Hey, Yahawah, why did this man sin? But remember, he's been born blind. So how could he have had a chance to sin in his lifetime? He's been born. This is how he was born. How could he possibly have a chance to sin when he came out the womb this way? Why are they asking this question? Right? That's something we got to consider. Right? And watch what Yahawah say.
Yahawah answered, Neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of God should be manifest in him.
Right. He answered the question. He didn't say, what are you talking about? What if he would have sinned, he would have been in hell. He wouldn't have came down here. He didn't say that though. He answered the question. This is to show the power of the Most High God. But this is the concept that our people held to. Even Elijah, he told you John the Baptist was Elijah, right? And there's a prophecy in Micah, Malachi, I believe that is, that lets you know that God was going to send back the prophet Elijah before the great day of the Lord. And Christ told you verbatim that it was John the Baptist. So how was it Malachi 3? Yeah, Malachi. Yep. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me just get it for edification's sake.
Yeah, 3 from the top.
Yep.
Yep. You can bring this out, Bible Kushah.
This book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 1. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, saith the Lord of hosts. But who may abide the day of his coming? Who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like fuller's soap. He shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver. He shall purify the sons of Levi and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto Yahawah an offering in righteousness. Then, okay,
you keep going. Hold on, wait. I think is it Micah 5 is the one I'm looking for? Hold on.
That's him too, though. Oh, you talking Micah? Micah 5 is though.
No, I think it's Micah 4 and 4.
Yeah. I knew it was Micah. Let me see.
Or say turn the hearts of men or something like that.
No, it was a prophecy. Hold on. Salakia.
I'm saying that Malachi 3 is definitely about John the Baptist.
Yeah, I think when you talk about like when it turned the hearts of men or something like that, back to the sons.
It's Micah 5. I want to say it's Micah 5. Oh, Malachi 4 and 5. There you go.
Oh, Malachi 4.
Yeah, Malachi 4 and 5. There you go. Salakia. You can bring this out, right? Because this is the point.
Yeah.
Elijah came back. Now a lot of people try to say, "Oh, he can't." John the Baptist was in the spirit of Elijah. No, because that would make God a liar. So let's bring this out. Watch this.
Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
Right. You can't say this is he coming in the spirit of Elijah. He says, I will send you Elijah the prophet. This is him. He's coming back. And Christ affirmed this when he told the disciples, this is Elijah, if your ears will receive it. Let me go find that too as well.
Matthew 11.
Yeah, kind. What is it?
Start at verse like 10 for some context.
God, praises. Yep. Watch this. So this is cool. I'm about to jump over. So watch this. You can start at verse 10, Bible Kushah.
This book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verse 10. For this is he of whom it is written, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there have not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. For all the prophets in the law prophesied until John. And if you receive it, this is Elijah, which was for to come.
Yep. And this is plain upon tables right here. Christ told you John the Baptist was Elijah. Now we see the prophecy. We see the prophecy in Malachi 4 that tells you that he's going to send Elijah the prophet before the great and dreadful day of Yahweh. So what do we do with these two things? Because this is obviously regeneration. This is obviously what the world would call reincarnation, right?
Right? If you want to get this other one, he doubled down on it, like, because that one he kind of alluded to it, right?
Yep.
But he emphatically brings it out in Matthew 17 as well too. I want to do it in order, so if you want to get it just for edification's sake, I remember both of these. Get some context in like started like 3, I guess, or you can get it really that whole point, but you probably got to read down to like verse 13. Yeah, it's worth bringing it out. This is a short lesson.
Yeah, we can go through verse 3 for real. Yeah,
I'll read it. This is Matthew chapter 17 and verse 1. Oh yeah, you gotta switch it.
Oh, then switch over Slack. Yeah.
No. It says, after 6 days, Yahawah taketh Peter, James, and John, his brother, and bring them up into a high mountain apart, and was transfigured before them, and his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment was as white as the light. And behold, there appeared unto them Moses and Elias talking with them. Then answered Peter and said unto Yahawah, Lord, is it good for us to be here? If thou wilt, let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for thee, and one for Moses, and one for Elias. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and behold, a voice out of the cloud which said, This is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. So this is showing that Yahawah speaking the New Testament and showing there's a difference between him and Christ first and foremost. I gotta get that out. Yahawah spoke. All right, verse 6. And when the disciples heard it, they fell on their face and were sore afraid. And Yahawah came and touched them and said, Arise and be not afraid. And when they had lifted up their eyes, they saw no man save Yahawah only. As they came down from the mountain, Yahawah charged them, saying, Tell the vision to no man until the Son of Man be risen again from the dead. And his disciples asked him, saying, Why then saith the scribes that Elias or Elijah must first come? Yahawah answered and said unto them, Elias truly shall first come and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist.
Right. Look at this. Like he telling you he already came. He already did his job. He prepared the way. But again, like they already understood this. This was the concept that our people understood. They understood that Elijah had to come back first before the Son of Man, right? And he told you it was John the Baptist. It didn't say he can't. It wasn't in the spirit of John the Baptist, or he had the power like John the Baptist, because that's a lot of the times that what people come in and put up there. But it says, like I said, in Malachi 4 and 5, it says, I will send you Elijah the prophet, and Yahawah affirmed who they was talking about, right? So all praise to the Most High. And I just got one more just for something that has to be dealt with, right? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse 35, right? Because this right here is a lot of times what I think of. This always stays on my mind as far as, regeneration and you serving out your sentence and your judgment, man. So watch this. Let me just bring it out because it's a shorter point. It says, For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. Right now, this is 3 parts, because it's that judgment, right? So after death shall that judgment come. You're gonna receive your judgment for the life you have lived, and in your next lifetime you're gonna walk it out. But where's the place that is the place of judgment? On the earth, under the sun. You have to live out your judgment under this on earth. It just as simple as that. And it's also showing you that the righteous and the ungodly are both going through this very thing, right? When somebody receives a judgment for whatever it is that they've done in their past life, the Most High keep account of that. You got to pay for that. You know what I mean? So how can if that's not the case, why does this say this if hell is a place where the ungodly go? Why are they serving out this judgment? And we know where the place of judgment is. Where are they serving it? You have to, brothers and sisters will have to show in the scriptures, not according to what they were taught, but show in the scriptures, that the wicked go into hell. Yeah. Like the literal place, like Hades and all of that. Like, because we know heaven and hell, these things are conditions. And with that, I yield all praises to the Most High.
Yeah, that's just the icing on the cake right there. When we shall live again, everybody comes back.
We going to hell.
Oh snap! Yeah, I was gonna say just to get that Revelation 20 as well.
Oh yeah, yep.
See, you about to cut yourself with this, brother. That's why hell is eternally on fire.
There you go. I can start at verse 11. We can just read down a little bit. Verses. All right. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20 and verse 11. It says, "And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were open, and another book was open, which is the book of life, and the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the book according to their works."
Right. So just like we read in 2nd Ezra chapter 14, right? It says the righteous and the ungodly work shall manifest. This is how it's going to manifest when that book of life is open, because they were judged according to the things that were written in the book, right? According to their works. So if their works lined up with the things that was written, then I'm pretty sure they're going to be justified. But if their works didn't line up with the things that was written, they're going to be condemned, right? This is not a place of where a man get thrown into damn Hades with the damn Cypress with a damn bidit or something like that. This is not what it is, man. And the bidit is representing the damn god of Pluto. This is not what's going on here, right?
Three-headed dogs in hell.
They forget to paint that damn hellhound.
Man. Yeah. Keep going. Verse 13. "And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged." Oh yeah.
Hold on. How the hell did hell deliver up the dead? I thought they was alive down there, Ak.
Yeah.
You alive? You just burning forever. Burning. Like, nigga, God made your body better than it was up here.
Yeah.
Hell and blessed you. I'm gonna sit there and let you see the heat.
Right. Keep going.
It says, "And they were judged every man according to their works."
Right.
And this is I just had a small point, because this is a cut on this whole thing about your works. That question we always bring out. We always bring out if bad works, if good works can't get you the kingdom of heaven, can bad works condemn you? This is a direct cut on anybody believing that your works do not affect your salvation. This is the direct cut. It told you twice, according to their works. It says, "And they were judged every man according to their works." What does this mean?
We are under grace. But that's because they don't know what real grace is. We got the real breakdown. Tap in. YLK got the real breakdown of grace. Everybody else still has got it wrong out here. Now tell me.
All right. Now here's the main point. Verse 14. "And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death."
Right there. Death and hell. Right. So I don't know how y'all gonna reconcile this. I don't even know. But as it's played upon tables for the Israelites, death and hell were cast to the lake of fire. This is the second death. So with this verse right here, there's no way in hell, right, that hell can be cast into hell according to y'all. Hell is being cast into hell according to y'all, because y'all
Yeah.
believe hell is a lake of fire, right? But hell is being cast into the lake of fire here. This is how we know that hell ain't real. All of this Greek mythology and Greek religion, they go back to damn Egypt. It's not real. It's a damn fairy tale, just like Babylon.
Well,
That
let's go into it. We get a little point because like he's saying death and hell. Like if you notice, a lot of times when you say something about hell, it's always referring to death, because that's literally what it is. Like, where do you go? Like when you bury someone, where do they at when they die? Into a damn grave, and that's what it is. That's why they're synonymous. Most places you're gonna see it with hell is basically you're dying. You're being put to death, and we can go to because did you bring out Sheol?
No.
We need to bring that out, and then I'm gonna have 2 more points so we can yield, just so we can
Oh,
see
yeah.
why. Like we need to go into it. Like actually, because I know we've been looking at it, and you already know these people. They gotta look beyond face value.
Watch this, because I seen this too. This is cold. Just even on that Jonah 2. I'm glad you said that, right? Because watch this. We're gonna revisit this real fast. This is in the new King James version. It says, then Jonah prayed to Yahawah his God from the fish's belly. Now we already established that Jonah was in the belly of the fish, and he said, I cried out to Yahawah because of my affliction, and he answered me. Out of the belly of Sheol I cried, and you heard my voice. Right.
Yeah.
So you can't say your Sheol is this place of is hell, or the actual hell that people are talking about, because it's already been defined of where he at.
Yeah,
he's in affliction right now, but it's calling the Sheol.
Yep. So contextually, it can be the grave, it can be a pit, which means like a lower state. You gotta think you're in a pit. You're in a lower state. You're under, or like you said, or a condition. More than likely, that's really what it is, right? But I mean, even a grave, that's a damn condition. You're dead.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But that's literally what it goes back to. So like, it's crazy that it said Sheol, right? But most of the times when you say it, like when God was speaking to us, it's speaking of basically you're being dead, right? And I want to get 2 points to really prove this, right? First, if I go there, I need let me get Romans chapter 6 and verse 23 straight to the point real quick.
All right. There you go. This is the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 23.
Bring it out.
For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Yahawah Hamashayacha our Lord.
Yeah, so we understand when we break God's laws, that's put us in alignment, in agreement with death. We are aligning ourselves with Sheol, death, the grave. But I want to prove this, right? I'm just showing that. So when we sin, that's where, our lives are worthy of being basically snatched from us, right? Now give me Isaiah 28 and start at verse 14, Baba Kushah.
God. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 14. Wherefore, hear the word of Yahawah, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
You see what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood we have hid ourselves.
Let's keep going, though. Read to about verse 18.
Therefore, thus saith Yahawah power, behold, I lay in Zion a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste.
And that's talking about Yahawah. You understand? He that cornerstone. This is crazy, right? You're seeing that, right? But let's keep going.
Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. And the hell shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place.
Yeah, that's that hiding place, right? Then you hide it, the Most High is going to rain down upon you, right? And keep going.
And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
You see what I'm saying? So the covenant, which is an agreement, he's doubling down on it. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. It's the same thing. What it is. That I yield.
God.
And stop believing in
That's
these other ideologies, man.
God. And it makes sense now. Now that makes sense to why Revelation say that, because in the kingdom there's not going to be any death or hell for Israelites. There's going to be everlasting joy and peace amongst us. We're not going to ever have a covenant with death or agreement with hell anymore.
Exactly. Because we ain't trying to hide in righteousness and make lies our refuge or any of that, or under falsehoods. We're going to live in the truth of the light of Yahawah Hamashayach. Righteousness and his righteousness, bro. Yep. That's crazy.
God.
Yeah. I would say this: our people need to treat the concept of hell, as we were talking, like the churches and just in life in general, as like how we treat holidays, because the holidays come from these pagan and these other other religions and other cultures, and that's the same thing with hell. Like, it comes from Greek mythology. Why are we trying to mix and tie in Greek mythology with the word of God? Like, we got to ask these questions, and we got to really do some critical thinking. Like, it's the same concept. We need to get away from these things, man. It's 2025, bro. Like, we at the end of the world is looking like. So all praise to the Most High, man.
I ain't gonna lie with that. Our people have been heavily indoctrinated, and they just do what they're told, man. They're good. They good sheep to the wrong shepherd.
Yep.
Real talk. Because we are sheep. Our people are sheep, but it's to the wrong damn shepherd. Their shepherd happens to be Satan. You know what I mean? And that's who they're good sheep to. They're listening to them and everything they're told. Nobody's doing research for themselves, or they just accept what they're given. They just accept what they're given. You know what I mean? Whether it's these holidays, they tell you it's for some reasons. Then when you go deeper, understanding that you're serving other gods and everything, well, I do it for this. I do it for this. It's just the way it's always been. It's the way it's always been. It's the way it's been told. But that don't mean it's right. And that's just is what it is. With everything.
Man, that made me think about because I was talking with a brother a while ago, and he brought a good point. He was like, that creates a perfect slave. If you and think about the times when our people are under heavy bondage and doing just the captivity we had when we came over here, the rigorous labor and all of that creates the perfect slave. Or if you obey your master, you're gonna be able to go to heaven and you're gonna be at peace forever there. You're gonna have whatever you want. But if you disobey, you're going to hell. You're gonna go to hell and you're gonna burn forever. So you better listen to master. That's what you better do. Then it's like when you look at it like that, it's like this is all a ploy to keep our people, following the wrong stuff and being obedient to our so-called oppressors, man. So like it's a lot of layers to this, but it's all praise to the Most High that the truth has been revealed, man. All praise.
All praise to the Most High, man. Shalom to everybody that's in the chat, man. I don't know if y'all got no more points. I think it's pretty much a wrap on this. But if y'all haven't already, show some love, get the lights up. All praise to the Most High. This wasn't meant to be a long lesson. We was trying to bring some people out, but you scared. You're scared, ain't you? But I see. But all praise to the Most High. Hopefully the people that were watching and is here is edified, and hopefully you learned something. Like I said, make sure you write down these precepts, highlight them in your Bible, because that's the only way you're really going to remember. Like, yeah, you can hear it, which is good, but you need to highlight it, see it for yourself. Almost like taking notes, man. It's like you getting, 3 different variables of it. Like you seeing it, you hearing it, you reading it, all these other things, meditate on it. That's how it sticks, and that's how you know what to use and where to go. And all praise to the Most High for allowing us to do his bidding. All praise to the Most High.
That's right. That's right.
Like we got nothing else going on, man. It's going on a little quick hour, man. I'm talking to mine to death. We got any questions or not? If not, I'm going to end it in the next minute, an hour. So, y'all let me know we got any more videos popping up. We got new camp videos. What's going on? Let the people know something before we get up out of here.
We got a new video dropping, Lord willing, Saturday. I'm gonna try to drop it sometime during the evening. It'd be a little awkward trying to figure out this algorithm, man. But for sure, if it be the Lord's will, man, it's gonna be Saturday and at the latest Sunday. But I'm shooting for Saturday, man. Be on the lookout, check y'all notifications. I know sometimes it's in that email, sometimes it don't. You know what I mean? But if y'all can, Baba Kushah, show some love. And we really appreciate it, man. All praise to the Most High. And y'all see the picture. Y'all see the profile picture.
If you know, you know.
Welcome. All praises.
Hell. But man, all praise to the Most High, man. Lord willing, we'll be back again on October the 7th with another powerful and edifying lesson. But with that, man, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to the Most High God. Say, call Son YAHAWASHI HAMASHAYACH. Shalom and a thumb, man. Calm Yasharala. Shalom. Till next time, Israel.
Shalom, family. Kwam Yasharallah.
Shalom, family. Thumb. Kwam Yasharala.
BJ Beats.